Aw shucks, I'm back with another video, and I just put together a bunch of very random footage from some past dives, and I'm hoping you can maybe learn a thing or two. Let's get straight into it. We're starting off hot here with a crazy clip from last summer that my dive buddy took, Braddahs, absolute legend, and we're in this secret zone, not so secret zone, hunting moo, and he's probably down in about 40 feet, maybe more, maybe less. And he has his eyes on this one, goes for the lunge to close the distance, but he spooks off. But check this part is nuts. He takes a look to his right, and this Uluas giant trevally is just charging in. Braddahs lines up and gets a shot just inches away from that stone shot in the brain. This Uluas spools his reel so fast and instantly bends his shaft. These fish are so strong, I call them the honey badgers of the sea. He goes down here to untangle his line off the reef. Here I go for the backup shot, and we got him. This fish was so heavy pulling up with the line, it was like pulling up a rock. A 61-pound Uluas in the books for Braddahs. He marinated and smoked this Uluas, and it was tasty. Throw that on some sourdough toast with some cream cheese. I also did this Gyotaku fish print for my Braddahs to remember this dive. Alright, clip number 2. I'm dropping down to the bottom and I spot this decent sized Uku just cruising right below me. So I try to dive bomb this guy from the top and I start aiming from above, but that kind of spooks him out. So I just relax and decide to hit the bottom and try to bring him in from there. I throw out a couple grunts here and he says, "What you doing over there, Braddahs?" and comes a little closer to check me out. Waiting for that nice broadside shot. Waiting, still waiting, and boom, I got him. Nice 6-pound Uku in relatively shallow waters. Probably only 40-45 feet deep. Can't be upset with that. I got another Uku clip here. This one's a little deeper, probably 60 feet. And I'm going down to the sandy area at the edge of the reef. You never want to chase after a fish when you're spearfishing. In that last clip when I was swimming after the Uku, he could tell I was interested in him, so he kept his distance. But when you go to the bottom and stay still, you appear non-threatening, and they're much more likely to come in closer and present you with that shot. It's a psychological thing, and you really just gotta study and learn different fish behaviors with time. Some people are good at the dive bomb technique, but 9 out of 10 times you should try and hit the bottom. It generally works better. Throwing out some grunts here, keeping my head on a swivel in case that monster Uku decides to swim up behind me. I look over and this decent sized Uku is coming in, so I line on my shot and he rips off. I shot him a little low. I'm still adjusting to that roller style gun. I'm used to recoil from the normal banded guns, but I lost my gun to a shark incident, and if you saw my last video, you know what I'm talking about. And that gun was my baby, but now I'm rocking with this new 100cm carbon fiber roller gun, and it is sexy and smooth, but you know, still adjusting. How's this pretty Honu though? Alright, I'm hunting moo in this clip in about 50 feet of water, and I'll speed it up for you guys. So I hit the bottom here and I see this pretty rock and I'm like, oh, I like hide behind this rock. So I crawl over to go admire this thing. I was borrowing my Braddahs gun in this clip because I lost mine. Somebody had stolen it from me. If you saw my last video, you know. But I look over to my right, and nothing. I look up straight ahead, but nothing. So I throw out some more aggressive grunts. Then I look to my left, nothing. But then I look to my right here, but nothing. I'm looking straight ahead and no more nothing. So I look down to my magic spoon here, and I look up. Fat moo coming into shooting distance. So I lunge towards the moo, start aiming, pull the trigger, but the safety was on. Shucks. Lesson learned. Never again will I make that mistake.
Safety was on. Shucks. Ah. Oh, it's a nice size move.
That one broke my heart, but we're going down again, determined this time to shoot a moo. I hit the bottom and instantly hide my eyes in the sand. This technique works particularly well with moo in specific. They're deemed the smartest fish in Hawaii, so improving your breath hold and bottom time will really help better your chances of landing one of these guys. I look up to my left and the school of moo is getting curious. I see a big boy in the back that I want to shoot, so I slowly start crawling over this rock, trying not to do any sudden movements to spook these guys. I got my eyes on this big boy, so I take my final lunge, pull the trigger, and I hit him a little too high and he rips off. Here's a cool manta ray clip with some whale noises. Alright, here's my favorite clip. Braddahs Mochi, aka Triple H, goes down to try and grab a taco we saw from the surface. He's poking around the hole we saw him go into, but it was too deep and unfortunately he didn't find him. But that's okay, my brother, you're still handsome. Something I really admire about Braddahs Moch is his amazing taco eye. Every time we go diving, he finds them with ease. Such a diligent and graceful guy. Anyways, how's this shark taking a fat nap in the sand? Alright, going down to check these two caves, and right here, if you look on the left side of the screen, this fat moose slips away. I'm slowly creeping down to the bottom. I'm worried that a puhi is gonna pop out and bite my leg. I'm pretty hesitant to go in, but I look over at this Hawai'i and he tells me, "No worries, brother, go check him out. There's one fat 50-pound Uluas in there." So I'm like, "Not." So I go down to check him out, but it's empty. So I look back at the Hawai'i and he tells me, "Made you look, bro." So I give him stink eye and I head to the surface. I see this black ink from the surface, so I drop down to investigate. Let's test your taco eye here. Level easy. Okay, you ready? There's 4 taco in this frame. Try to find them. 3, 2, 1. Did you find them? Here they are. There's only 2 taco, by the way, and if you found more than that, you should go get your eyes checked. I go over to the one on the right and he's about to dart away, so I grab his head real quick and I hold on to him real tight as I go to the surface. There we go, nice sized taco. Had to put him out with the bite method. That's when you bite between the taco's 2 eyes and you feel for a little crack, which is its skull, and it immediately just dispatches the taco. It's pretty primitive, but it's the most ethical way to put these guys down. Shooting some chum here to try and bring in some ukus. I thought this was a barracuda, but it wasn't. Let me know in the comments if you know what fish this is. Here's Braddahs again, hunting some moon down at 60 or 70 feet. He hits the bottom here and posts up on this rock. I gotta speed this up because this guy is just down there for way too long. But he's just swarmed by these opelucalas. He sees this doza moon, he takes the lunge to close the distance. The fish turns laterally away from him, but that doesn't matter because Braddahs does not miss and he gets the perfect stone shot from behind the fish somehow. There's Braddahs James going down to make sure Luca's good and to secure the fish. That's a great safety practice to make sure your dive partner is safe, especially after holding your breath for 3 minutes like Braddahs does. Always dive with a partner and push your limits, but at the same time know your body and know that no fish is more important than your life.
Doza.
To finish this video off, we're ending with another crazy clip from Braddahs. This one takes the cake. He throws up some dust like a magician and spawns this uku out of nowhere. The sound of that reel is music to my ears. I'll play them one more time for you guys. There's Braddahs James going in for the backup shot. That's a stud uku right there. That's the end of this dive compilation. If you like this video, hit like and subscribe, and share them with your braddahs and sisters. I got some more content on the way. I'm coming out with a different style video very soon. Alright everybody, see you next video.